But the eye is the organ through which you see the picture, the image, this mysterious entity or non-entity. You know what dreams are made of.
His whole life seems to be through the viewfinder. From the age of about 13. He was always looking for the quirky, the funny in everything going on around him. All the time. It was his way of life.
I was studying medicine, but my passion was for my photography. I loved photography. I really enjoyed when I was in Edinburgh taking these pictures. I think it's a form of love. You love the picture. I really love taking photographs. I love the photographs. I sort of love the people. If it's a good photograph, it's a lovely thing. I was quite a shy person, and it's I suppose I used the camera as a protection to a certain extent. It gave me an excuse to go around places which, without a camera, I would have been shy of exploring.
What comes to your mind when you look over these images?
I think the danger of being big-headed, I say, that's a good photograph. If I look at them a bit longer, I think, I wonder what happened to them. I wonder where they are now. I feel affectionate. I feel a large amount of affection towards Aldrich. The photographs take me back there.
That might be London, that one. They flipped from Edinburgh to London. That's it, yeah. That's London, that one. Yeah. These are original prints which Robert produced during his student days and junior hospital days, and a lot of evenings were spent doing this with this projector. It's enlarger rather, and these trays of chemicals he had. That's how I see his pictures. They are what he saw. And he had an eye open for it all the time. He was always very alert to every possible situation that was going on around him as a potential photograph. We enjoyed seeing them as they kept coming and coming and coming. And then they burst into colour in the late 60s, and they kept on coming. They became a flood in the 70s and the 80s. So yes, it's a record of Robert's life. And we just sometimes wonder, why the heck are you doing this? Because it's an all-consuming hobby. And it was a hobby. It wasn't a profession. Yeah, he had his real work to do, being a doctor. But it's nice to know that they are being appreciated more and more and more by more and more people. We knew that they were good. We knew there was some really high quality stuff here. We're very proud of him. We've got this mountain to go through to sort of archive it now.
It used to be lively, but I'm not now. Ever since I had a stroke which paralysed my whole left side, I've been struggling to stay alive, really. And there's not really much left of me, really. After a few jokes. I wish Jane was here. I loved her. And she's a great supporter of my photos.
She believed in your work?
Yes. And she guarded me. She looked after them and tried to organise things, but it was difficult. And I still miss her. As do my boys.
Come on then. Let's not get too maudlin.
Yeah. Get called for a joke.
His face. After my dad shot all these black and white pictures he was developing himself, he took a lot of pictures on slide film. So we've got cupboards full of slide boxes, and then drawers full all over the house. Sort of the tip of the iceberg, what we've managed to digitise so far. In here, there's a few more shoe boxes really full of slides. I don't really know about the order of things at all. In fact, a lot of these just say miscellaneous on them. And then some of these just say X tray. I think that's my mum's labelled those when she's been sorting stuff, but I don't know what the tray is that it refers to, and she's passed on, so I can't ask her. That's an old, that's possibly his original one from the Edinburgh days. He's taped over the nick on to be a bit stealthier, press-on style. Shoe boxes, prints probably, usually. I know, for projection, said. But yeah, family, frosty morning in February 1980. So my mum was in here starting to organise stuff before she died. The system is a little bit muddled, I would say. She picked out some of what she thought were the best. He was quite careful about his own system at the time he was shooting, but when it comes to storing them all, I guess that's where things have got a little bit more confused. Were you bothered about getting any kind of recognition?
I didn't think of it, no, I was really sort of quite a loner, really. I didn't show them to people. And the prints are all stayed in the yellow boxes, hidden away.
The kids are posing there, because this is what used to happen when you went out of an evening and kids were playing in the streets, and if they saw you with a camera, they'd say, "Take me a picture, mister." This is just further up the street, near where Rob was living in Hamilton Place at the time. And it's sad to see, all this is gone. This whole street's gone. This is street photography, I think, at its best, just capturing what was going on in the street. You just wouldn't pay any attention to this normally, but Robert was there, and he was ready to take the pictures all the time. This is why he has this huge collection of wonderful shots. He was prepared. He was out looking to see what was going on and capturing what it was without any anticipation of what would be there. But he was there ready for it. A lot of these people don't realise that they've now been immortalised.
I think in a way, a lot of the pictures, it was as though they were put there for me to take a photograph of. I didn't have to set the stage. The stage set itself. The picture was presented in front of me. All I had to do was use the camera. It was a doddle.
Speaking of which.
It's close to my heart. Maybe just my heart. It's really deep in me.